Okay, so this is my homework assignment. Right here we have the common mold. And the common mold will, for asexual reproduction, it has these haploid hypha that will grow the haploid sporangium, which is here. And the sporangium will release the spores that land and will restart the cycle. And for sexual reproduction, when adjacent hypha release pheromones, they form these side branches. And a cross wall will form between side branches, and a gametangium will form to hold haploid nuclei. Then that will fuse to form the zygosporangium. So now, the zygosporangium is here, and that will form sporangium, which are these thingies. So eventually it will grow one of those. Okay, next up is cup fungi. So for asexual reproduction, these condophores form, and they will create these condia, which are haploid spores. The condia are released, and the cycle restarts. So now, for sexual reproduction, for the hyphae, or for the cup fungi, the hyphae fuse and will form gametangia, which the plus and minus they form this thing, and the hyphae will fuse, and the new hyphae has plus and minus haploid nuclei. So then there's a fruiting body that's formed by the fused hyphae. And there are two types of haploid that will fuse to form diploid zygotes. They will undergo meiosis to form 4 haploid cells. Those 4 haploid cells will undergo mitosis, forming 8 ascospores. Okay, here we have club fungi. Okay, so for club fungi, we have the sexual reproduction, and we'll have 2 hyphae that will have the plus and minus haploid hyphae that will fuse to create secondary hyphae with haploid nuclei of each type. Then they'll form a fruiting body, which is a button, and there's these gills underneath the cap of the fruiting body that are lined with fascia, and the nuclei of the haploid hyphae will fuse to form diploid zygotes. Those undergo mitosis, forming haploid bagaspores, which are released and will restart the cycle. And the imperfect fungi will only use asexual reproduction with the condia. So there's been no sexual reproduction. They haven't found that, they haven't discovered a phase in their life cycle that includes sexual reproduction.